All right, we're on a nice little adventure today. We are at a friend's property that they purchased not too long ago, and getting ready to build a house. And she gave us permission to come out here and look around. Now, the thing is, unfortunately, we discovered that there was a house here probably 1920s, 30s, 40s, something like that, and there's a lot of junk. So me and my buddy, who's very camera shy, are looking around, and we're finding a lot of pull tabs and cans and stuff like that. But I did just dig a mini ball, a drop Civil War mini ball. And there were camps in this general area, so we're hoping there's a giant camp here, and all you have to do is dig up 100-200 beer cans, and we'll start finding more. I'll show you where I found it. Right there. Okay, wish us luck. We're gonna need it. Look at this little guy. Oh, he's cute. That's a little baby box turtle, and he's dug himself a little hole, and he's back in there chilling out, probably waiting for a big old grub to come by. I hope he skedaddles before the bulldozers come. They're not due for quite a while, a couple months probably. Is it human? Look at that. That is a big old bone. That's probably, I don't know, some bandy-legged big old beast. I'm not sure what that would be too. That would be a, well, don't really know. Maybe a beef, I'm not sure. Definitely not a deer. So we just looked at the baby not too long ago, and walking around, I think I see mama over here. Oh, looky. That's a nice turtle right there. I'm gonna teach you how to tell a male box turtle from a female box turtle. What we need to do is turn her over, or him over, nice fat dude, and look at the bottom, okay? Now, if this is flat like this, this is a female. Males will have a little divot that goes down like that, a little bowl. And they have that so that when they mate, the female will be there, and the male will ride up on top and kind of settle in that little divot in the shell, and they can mate. I normally don't like to pick them up, but I wanted to show you that. I wanted to show you too, there's a bunch of pawpaw trees in here that they didn't cut down, which is pretty cool. I got a signal right here that could be something good. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of aluminum in here, but that's almost up to what these bullets have been reading. So we'll dig it together. Ground's nice and easy to dig at least. All right. Let's see where she is. All right. Let's see what it reads on the mirror now. Yeah, really. All right, so let's see what it is. Man, it doesn't sound... Sounds kind of small. It's in here. It's tiny, whatever it is. But you never know. You could have a nice Civil War uniform button. I dropped it, whatever it is. Not very big, is it? I don't have my pinpointer with me right now. I loaned it to my friend. Oh, you know, I did find a piece of melted lead too. That's probably still on the ground. All right, here's what I have to do. We're gonna have to I'll go ahead and get that, and I'll show it to you as soon as I get it in my hand. All right, there's a lot of little targets just kind of scattered in here, and what they are these little pieces of, I think it could be copper. Well, it's really lightweight. I'm not really excited about digging them all up, so I think I'll just cover this up for now and look for some better sounding things. Here's something kind of interesting I found in the grass. If you guys ever find one of these, I'll tell you what they are. Normally they're on like a stalk of grass, like something like that, but they mowed out here recently, so it's no longer on there. But what this is a praying mantis egg mass. This will overwinter, and in the spring a whole bunch of little baby praying mantises will come out of here. I don't know, it could be hundreds of them. I'm not sure how many actually do, but there'll be little tiny things. Then they kind of scatter around and you know, start their life cycle. Now, since this was on the ground out there in the middle, I'm gonna go ahead and bring this home, and I'll put it someplace, you know, outside where in the spring it can hatch, and I'll have little baby praying mantises at my house. So they're good critters to have around. They eat a lot of bad insects. I'm just gonna show you one piece of this. This is a little piece like a pie plate. It's aluminum. Reads mid 50s or so. So I'll probably skip these kind of signals and just stick with the bullet signals and above. And I checked the bullet, it was reading 65. If you look here, that little grub right there, In a video maybe not too long ago, I showed you where skunks had dug lots of holes in a guy's yard. And this is what they're after, little grubs like this. The holes will just be like little divots dug like that. If you ever see something like that in your yard, it's probably a skunk after the grub. We'll put him back in there. Here you go, little buddy. So this might be a nice little find right here. I didn't get you out because, like I said, I'm digging so much junk, but if I get a bullet signal, I will. That looks like it could be a button. What do you think? Is it? Oh, that could be an eagle button. This could be the back. Let's turn it over. No, it's a piece of junk. I was so excited. Yeah, so what we have here is a little coppery piece of junk. I don't know what it is, but a little charcoal on it, so there was probably a fire back in this area. That could be Civil War era, but it may not be. I just dug this little doodad. I think it's like a pot metal, like white metal, so it's not going to be Civil War era. And of course you can tell it actually just doesn't look like it's that old. I mean, it could be 100 years old, but I'm not sure what that would have. Oh, you know what? I know what that is. That's the barrel of a toy pistol. This is the toy lever that goes underneath. This is the toy barrel. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think I'm right on that one. So this is probably going to date to like the 40s or 50s, 19s. Could be wrong about that too. Not too far over there where I found the bullet, and I kind of worked my way down here and I'm going along the edge of what's going to be the yard. Got a high squeaker, and it's not a soda can. It's right there, so that's going to be probably a wheat penny or a modern penny. I'm not sure which. Or a button. No, it's a penny. I felt that dirt on the back. I thought it might be a... Yeah, I think it's going to be a wheatie. Yeah. Alright, so we got a wheat penny. Not the best find in the world, and we might not even get a date off of that, but I'll try. And I'll get you a picture. A little brassy doodad here. I was hoping to be an artillery fuse, but I think I can see that it's not. Wow, that's a junky old thing, isn't it? So a big chunk of brass, got a little nick in it. I don't know how that happened. A little squeaker here, and I think I can see it. Oh, that's going to be a spoon bowl, isn't it? That's going to be like a brass spoon bowl. Oh, yeah. And it is hard to say how old that is. Could be 100 years or more, or not as much. But that gave a nice, good, solid hit, though. That looks like it's plated. Yeah, look, it's peeling off. Man, can you imagine using that and having that stuff peel off while you're eating it? Eating out of the spoon. That's weird. I've never seen that before. So, got a little skull here. Is it human? Huh?
Hope not.
Hope not. Yeah, so we got a little skull. Probably a groundhog, I would guess. Considering he's got two incisors right there. Both broken off. Well, no, you know what? Here's the deal. Look how smooth they are. That groundhog probably ground those down to his gum line and couldn't eat anymore. Now they grow. I'll show you. See here, he's got a really long tooth, and they continue to grow throughout their lifetime, like an old rabbit. And it'll, keeps getting bigger and bigger. But this one's really ground down below the bone, so he might have starved to death. So I'm kind of working this hillside right here a little bit, and I just noticed a little dove right there. Look at that little guy. Oh, he flew away. Yes, I'm working this hillside, but there's a lot of trash in here. It looks probably 1950s and 60s maybe. And can't get any good old signals doing them. No cork top bottles, unfortunately. This isn't going to work out. Here's some old stew bones. See where that's been cut with a saw. It's a big old steak right there. It's probably delicious. Little bottles like these, but screw tops I'm not really interested in, and especially if the sides are missing. All right, okay, this might be interesting right here. I got a nice squeaker. A nice squeaker right in there, and that's almost the exact same hole where I found the first bullet, well, the only bullet so far. When we first started, it was right there. So I'm hoping this is going to be another bullet that I just didn't I didn't check the hole. Of course, it was pretty deep too. That's probably it. That might be a piece of a fired bullet right there. See, it's kind of reddish, or melted bullet. All right, that's exactly what it is. That is a fired bullet of some sort. It's a pretty nice chunk. Looks like that was a base to it. I don't know if that's going to be Civil War era, but I suspect it's probably going to be, because it's got some, there's a lot of lead right there. When we were down in the woods, hopefully I got this on the camera, there was a little dove that was like walking around in front of me. And there's a nest here, a dove nest. I'm going to show it to you. This is a little pawpaw tree, and if you look in here, it's like a little bundle of sticks. That's the remains of a dove nest. They just like build a very basic stick platform. I mean, it's not like a big hollowed out area lined with feathers. Nice little squeaker in here. Hoping it's gonna be something good. Hoping I'm gonna at least get a bullet out of here. No, I don't think so. All right. Yeah, that's probably gonna be junky. Not on that one. Not on that one. Oh, dude, looky. Can you see it? I saw it. Here, come the papa. That, my friend, is a genuine Civil War Sharps bullet. Dropped. There's probably 100 of them right here. Yeah, that's the sound we want right there. Now we're on. I guess we'll have to spend a few more minutes here. All right, had a nice big signal here. There's a big old squeaker. And that is a giant hunk of melted lead. And that could very easily be from the Civil War. Got a great patina. That could be from when the guys were up here and dropped that Sharps bullet. They might have had a big fire here, cooked up some food, kept themselves warm in the winter. I'm suspecting that's what that is. Civil War. So not too far away from where I found that big old chunk of lead, I got another small piece. Well, not another, it's actually my first. No, this is my second small piece of lead. So this could be the campfire area. Hopefully they dropped a few gold coins for us. And we'll find one right there. Got a decent little signal right there. I thought I'd get you out. Bumping around the low 70s. That's about what the bullets were reading. Hope that's not it right there. Foil. Nope. We'll dig it together. Maybe. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. It's a spoon. It's a silver spoon. So I don't think it's going to be silver, but it's silver E. Well, it's got a nice back mark on it, or hallmark. Cheb Stewart and Sons. That's a good one right there. I'll get you a picture of it. All right, so my buddy took a look at this, and he knows more about these things than I do. And the hallmark or back mark there says Hay Adams. I don't know if it says hotel, but in Washington, D.C. And apparently this is kind of a famous hotel. It's got some initials on it even. It's a famous hotel in Washington, D.C. So I just dug a little, probably a harmonica reed, some type of musical instrument. You can see that's what the little things were on the back. I think it's pewter. Usually you find them made out of copper alloy, but not the best of finds, but we'll put it in the bag. I'll get you a picture of it. It doesn't fall apart. Just wanted to show you this real quick. This is kind of weird. I guess it's an old pull tab of some sort. Probably before my time. I mean, there's enough aluminum in there to take the recyclers. I think pretty heavy. Beautiful screamer right there, and this is it. I don't know what it is yet, but I think it's... Oh, okay. That's yeah, one of those things. It's got threads on it. I guess that screws out. I should know what that is. I should know what that is, but I don't. Yeah, so I can't figure out what this thing is. So if anyone out there knows, I'll get a good picture for you, and you can see it right now. Let me know what it is. I guarantee I've seen these. I think I might even have one or two of these in my junk box. Got like a squeaker in here, but I just kicked out some porcelain. Let's see what this is. It's right in the hole. Whee! Might have to get my shovel back out. Yeah, it's pretty deep. Oh, there it is. Yes, mason jar lid, isn't it? Oh, yep, that's what it is. All right, that is a mason jar lid. It's still got the ceramic stuff in it, and that's what I was looking at over here with you. But I think that's not part of a lid. Actually, I think it's something else. All right, got a big old honker here. Unfortunately, it was on the end of my shovel at one point. Looks like a lantern part of some sort, but I don't know. Oh, I didn't really ding it up too bad. All right, so it's got a rounded end there. It definitely has a decorative. Hollow. Maybe it's a little rocket. A little kerosene rocket. I think it's probably the knob you turn to adjust something in there. I would guess it's some type of lantern part, but I'm not 100% on that. So I'll get you a picture of this and maybe you can tell me what it is, because this is a mystery. All right, guys, we're going to head on out of here. I think we got a few items that we can talk about. I'll get you some good pictures too. Still gonna have gnats. Should be in the river today, man. You know, except it's about 10 feet deeper than it normally is.
Well, that would be an exciting video. It might be your last.
Yeah, for sure. We'll see you on the next one, I hope.
Mother Earth has no sympathy. She'll take the ring.